am bringing. I can't even talk. Braille Man,
Hey,
what's going on?
nothing. You got I got bad hair day going on. Don't look at my hair. It's bad hair day.
That's why I'm wearing a hat. Same here.
Hey, so I personally am not a fan of NFB. I'm gonna throw it out there.
I know. Let's talk about it. What's going
Now
on?
I've been in Braille. I've been doing Braille for 30 years, and it's a great vocation. I think it's awesome. NFB drags their feet on a lot of the certification for transcribers.
Ah, okay.
So when I'm working with transcribers, and I'll be honest, I work with a lot of prison Braille programs. Because there's a lot of people in training, not blind people in prison, but transcribers in training in these programs. Because becoming a Braille transcriber takes a long time, as you can well imagine.
Okay.
And so it's an ideal situation. So you go and you train in these individuals, and then the NFB drags their feet to get people certified. And they go through this long, you got to submit one letter, wait a month. Well, by the time you wait a month for the letter to come back, you're already another lesson in. So you've got a bad month of learning under your belt.
Is NFB only ones that certifies?
They're the only ones that are recognized right now, yes. And I think it's a shame.
Oh, okay.
Now, and there's nothing I will say in this live that I haven't said to NFB directly to the people in the powers that be, and we can name them all if we want to, but I don't think it's necessary. But I'll stand on what I said, that I've addressed it, and I've talked to them, that I am hugely disappointed in their turnaround time.
Okay.
And so when you're going to get certified in Braille, because people always say, hey, I want to get certified, I would like to learn Braille. The best way is to find someone who's already certified who can mentor your lessons without going to the NFB.
Okay.
And so then when you come time for your final lesson for submission, then the person who mentored your lessons has to write a letter to NFB saying, hey, I've proctored this person's lessons. They're good to go.
Okay. So we have a very well-known, within the community, young lady that has been doing Braille for she's been a Braille teacher and everything. Is that someone I would go to if I wanted to, get on the path of being Braille certified?
Well, do you read Braille by touch? Are you a Braille reader?
No, I had the classes, but I don't use it daily. So no,
okay.
I'm not proficient.
So there's a multitude of ways. I probably wouldn't recommend, God, it sounds so terrible. I probably wouldn't recommend the NFB. And the Hadley School has a program to teach blind people to read, but it is so slow.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Now,
but not a teacher, not a Braille teacher in the community that is teaching Braille.
If you can find a TBI in your community.
TBI.
Teacher of the visually impaired.
Okay, TV. Okay, V is in
If you can find a TBI in your area, and the best place to look for TBI is usually at the Department of Voc Rehab or the school district. Yeah. And there you'll probably learn much faster with more direct one-on-one instruction.
Okay.
I see one of my pet peeves, God, I'll say it, is Braille it's great for the kids to learn, but for adults with blind, it opens so many career paths.
Really?
Yes, if you can read Braille and they make your job accessible for you with the readers, you can have so many more job paths.
Wow. Okay.
I get so frustrated when they say, why can't they just listen to books? Well, why don't you just listen to audiobooks? I mean, why do you shut down a whole medium for somebody? Yeah,
that's true. I mean, it's amazing when I know people that sit there and just, roll their hands back and forth across massive, books, and they're just reading it. It's just, it's simple. It's for me, when I was learning, it was about the touch. I just really was, unsure about what I thought I was feeling, and I know that takes more time. Cause like you said, the class that I took was I didn't have a lot of time to learn as much as I needed to. It was just, maybe 6 weeks or something like that. But, that's the way the program was to get me through what I was trying to do. But yeah, it seems to make sense. I mean,
and so have you ever been to the TSVBI?
TSVBI.
The school for the blind in Texas?
No. We had an organization called VIS, Visually Impaired Services, and it was just, like I said, maybe 6 months or probably 4 to 6 months, but it was just what they had. It's no longer around, but they typically want us to go and stay on campus and get more training in all of the, all areas, not just Braille, but
the full immersion.
Yeah. So Texas School for the Blind, is that what it is?
They have a great school down there. I mean, that is a wow. That is a wow.
Aren't they the ones that have the computers and stuff?
Now, several programs have the computer.
Okay.
They may, but I know several programs have it. I'm originally from Iowa, and Iowa has a great program there too, where they teach their students woodworking, computers, OEM. But it's a live-in program again.
Yep.
But it's an awesome program. Awesome program.
Okay. So at the time, I'm in Michigan, but at the time when I first lost my vision, I was still raising school-age children, so I couldn't just go off and stay on campus. But I've been considering it now that they're all grown and, gone about their way. Because I think I would gain more, because I'm always complaining about needing to learn JAWS or my voiceover with my phone and stuff like that, because I do have low vision in my right eye. So that's, but my eyes are always fatigued at the end of the day. So I want to be able to learn more so that I can, at least preserve.
So you're in Michigan. Michigan has some awesome resources. Are you anywhere near Lansing?
Nope. I think Lansing is about an hour and a half away. I mean, I guess that's not far, but
there are some great resources in Michigan that are. Anyway, I know several transcribers that live there. So if you ever want to learn from a transcriber, there's definitely opportunities there.
Tell me about it. Okay. Well, you'll definitely have to share that with me whenever. Now or later. I had nothing to take this down right now, but I'm very interested.
It's just conversation. It's just conversation.
Yeah, it's good
sometimes,
to know.
Sometimes you plant a seed and it comes to fruition, 2 months later, 3 months later.
Yes. I'm looking for something where I can be a little more hands-on, so that's good. You're very interesting. It's good to hear your voice. How you always
a lot funnier when I just have to type.
I get it. I'm like, I checked out some of your content on here, and I was wondering, like, you introduce yourself as the Braille Man, but then you say something else. I had to replay it. Right? Are you saying another name, or are you?
No, I have a catchphrase of "Hello, sighted readers." That's what I said. Hello, sighted readers. Because I used to do when I started my channel, I would take people's name and their username, and I'd put it in Braille, and I'd explain the contractions.
Okay.
But that got to be so time consuming. I was like, man, I got a life beyond TikTok. I can't be sitting here doing this for 2 or 3 hours a day.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So
it's just good. Okay. Well, it's Motivation Monday. Tell us something to motivate. I know you just helped me out as far as a lot of resources in my state, and you said Texas. Any other states that you're connected with that has a lot of good resources for the blind?
Oh yeah, I've been doing this for 30 years. I've been in the community for 30 years. I've been dealing with teaching and doing it, and for 30 years. What do you want to know and where you want to go? Let's get there. I'm all about getting to the goal.
Bringing the information. Are you fully sighted?
Yes, I'm fully sighted.
Okay.
Fully sighted. So when I was 18 and brilliant, because I was 18-year-old brilliant, as most 18-year-olds think they are.
Yeah.
A lady said, well, if you're so smart, why don't you learn Braille? And I was like, all right.
Really? So just out the blue? And you took on her challenge. Was she joking with you?
Yeah, she was joking with me because she was in the Braille field.
Okay.
Said, you're so smart. Why don't you learn Braille? And I was like, all right. Well, so anyway, so now I'm all the way up to Nemeth and Nemeth proofreader and this, that, and another. So I was on the sad tale here, but I was on the National Braille Association board, but I was removed because of my TikToks.
I don't know what that means. Were they bad?
Controversial? No. Here's what it is. Sometimes there's sighted people that come to the defense of blind people because they think because they're blind, they don't have a sense of humor.
Oh, you were telling jokes.
Yeah, they're like my blind friend Tom jokes.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
They got all sensitive. They's like, take them down. I said, I ain't taking down my humor. That's me. That ain't nothing to do with you. This is a volunteer organization. You ain't.
That's don't touch on that stuff. They be holding that holding that dear, those titles. It's like it's volunteer. It's free.
And so that's what happened when it come to the vote. There were people that were so afraid of losing their title. I was like, this is volunteer. You can remove me. I'm going to keep my sense of humor though. I'll talk to you guys later.
Why would they lose their title if you are doing something in your personal time?
So, when you're on the board, you get a title, you're this or you're that, and people just didn't want to go against the powers that be. They, everyone wants to have that on their resume. And I'm like, this is all with or without the NBA. I'm still going to be me.
Okay.
And so I'll keep my humor. I kept my humor posted, and I'm glad I did.
That's good.
It is what it is.
It is.
Do you do any of the Braille Challenge stuff?
No, I know you said that you were out in, where were you last week?
LA.
I knew nothing about this. And I guess it would probably make me a stronger Brailler.
So the Braille Challenge has, they have 4 categories for competition. They have the foundational, which is what you would be in. Then they have the freshman, sophomore, junior varsity, and varsity. The foundational has no age group. It's just people who are learning Braille who want to compete against other people who are blind against their Braille skills.
Oh, Lord.
It can be any age group.
Still learning. Why I want to compete?
It's not for the competition. It's for the camaraderie. It's for the camaraderie and experience. You're hanging out with other blind folks, having blind conversations, and being immersed in the conversations that blind people have.
How long is you said it's a Braille Challenge? Is it a weekend, a week? How long is it?
Well, first you got to get it past. I'd have to look. Not every state has them. I think Michigan has regionals. Well, you have to go to regionals, and if you do really well at regionals, then you go to nationals, and that's where they are at in LA.
Is it once a year?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but it's kind of fun. It's fun when you're there because you see these itty bitties in the freshman class or the junior varsity class or whatever, and they just light up when they win. They just sparkle and shine.
I can believe it. Yeah. That's good though.
At the last Braille Challenge, they had a movie they debuted at the Braille Challenge that was made for the blind. So as the movie's playing, they documented the last year's Braille Challenge, and as the movie's playing, there is an actual narrator that it doesn't get in the way with the movie, so to speak. So so you hear the narration all the way through the movie,
right?
And it was actually a very good movie. It gave a good idea of the experience that the blind competitors go through as they do the Braille Challenge.
Oh, so it was a movie about the Braille Challenge.
Yes.
Good. Yes. And it was audio described.
The whole way through.
That's good. That makes sense. Sounds nice. I feel like I actually ran across this early on in my journey, but it didn't pique my interest too much at the time because I just didn't know a lot about it and thought I really needed to have a certain skill set or a level to even get involved. I have to, look at that again, look that up again, the Braille Challenge, to see where it is.
You're an adult and you got adult things going on in life, and some maybe you don't have the time to dedicate fully to it, but you're never alone out there. There's a big, I don't know how long you've been visually impaired, but there's a big community out there just waiting to take you in.
Okay. Sounds good. It has been 14 years since 2014. So no, hasn't been that long. It's been 11 years. So
did it happen quickly or?
Yeah. Well, the first episode I wasn't aware, and no one really told me what was going on. So I lost the vision in my left eye first, and then the right eye was still perfect. So I just moved on, but, just woke up and it started gradually going away, within a week. So didn't get diagnosed. So it's weird. It's similar to MS, NMO, neuromyelitis optica syndrome disorder. So, not hereditary, just not well known and not a lot of, things to go by. It attacks your body in different ways. So,
right. But a week, huh? That'd be man, I don't know. That'd be traumatic for me. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, it was very painful. So once the eye went dark, it was like the pain went away. So I was relieved for pain free, but that's what I was left with. So what can you do? Just learn to adapt. And that's what I've been doing. So I spend a lot of time around blind people with total vision loss, prosthetics, or low vision like myself. And I'm just learning, constantly learning, trying to either be proactive, because I could lose, what's left in my right eye. And that's about it. Just trying to stay active. And that's hence the name, Active Blind Community. And just had a lot of challenges entering into blindness. I was in a small city and wasn't getting a lot of assistance from the vocal rehab, and just felt like, man, do everybody go through this kind of stuff? And, a lot of times they do. But whatever I learn, I share. Whoever I run into, I want to share their story, because most, blind people I talk to want to talk and want to share their story. So just really didn't know much about this many reasons why a person could lose their sight. So just always talking about it. That's it. Just always talking about blindness, and just made it a part of my life in these last 11 years. So I enjoy, talking with people. So again, it helps me. And the joke just came, wanted to make people smile. Sometimes every day is not a good day, and try to start it off with a smile. So that's where my little joke came from, my morning jokes. That people say dad jokes, or I just need a short one-liner just so I can remember. I can't remember a whole story or nothing like that. Just keeping it real short and sweet. And that's it. Somebody comes up to me and tries to tell me a joke whenever I'm out and I meet people. And I think it's funny, because who would know that somebody is, I'm just in my little space here talking to the screen, and somebody says, you tell those jokes in the morning, don't you? I said, do I? I can imagine. I'm like, well, it ain't easy for sure. But like I said, I learned my little thing and I stick with it. So
at this last Braille challenge, that guy got up and gave his speech, and he was it was the blind guy, Anthony Ferraro. Mm-hmm. And the thing that he was saying during his speech, just because I'm blind, it doesn't make me a superhero. I'm just living my life.
There you go.
And I was like, see, that more people need to just understand that. I get so frustrated when they think because someone's blind, they got like this immunity to they can't have a good time.
Right. It is a fun time. I'm sorry, I was trying to see the comments, and somebody is saying they need help with their Braille. Let me see.
I saw that from Nicole.
Oh, Nicole, yes. I feel like I know her. I don't know. I mean, I don't remember anybody's handles, but I know their name, because I've been talking to them, in real life. Yeah. So they'll pop up on social media, and I'm like, do I know them?
She just said you do. So you do know. We text. She said we text LOL.
That's my Georgia girl I just met.
Okay.
About a year ago.
All right.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I be telling people, forgive me. I don't know. I can't remember the handles. And then it's like, I swear I know somebody or a car, and I walk up to the car. I've gotten in cars I wasn't supposed to get into. So now I just stand on the curb until they blow or roll the window or something, because I'm like, no, I'm not going to keep doing that.
She says, yes, it's me.
I'm glad you on here, Nicole. So how can she get help? What do you guys suggested for her? She's in Georgia, I think.
Well, I'd have to know what kind of help she wants. Does she want help with Braille, or she need help with technology? She need help with getting started, or with Braille?
Oh, yep. That's what she first said. She need help with Braille.
Well, I have to know what level of Braille she's at. She emergent. She's practice. So
we say there's a lot to know before he can assist you.
Yeah,
or direct you. Yeah.
But there are resources. There's a ton of resources out here.
You said Hadley is available, but it's slow.
Yeah, Hadley's not a bad program. It's really not. It's slow. I mean, if you're when you're learning the alphabet, 3-4 letters a time. I mean, that's going to take you a while to get through just the alphabet. And Braille has 180, 170 plus short forms and contractions. Yeah, the contractions I hadn't gotten into when
I had learned just the alphabet. And then we did do a bit of reading. Let's see. Sorry, she says she needs help with Braille and technology. She knows the alphabet. She only did Hadley on a few classes. Yeah, okay, so she's familiar with Hadley then. That's good. At least that's a start. I mean, knowing where you need to go. And as everybody keeps, like they tell me with trying to learn voiceover, keep practicing it. You know, the more you practice, the better you get at it. And I just think that would be the same with the Braille. Depends on how fast she wants to get through it though, right? Yeah. But then
I use voiceover when I'm proofreading my work. I'll have the document open. I'll have it reading the document as I'm proofing my Braille.
Okay.
So I use the voiceover for that. I probably can't go as fast as most of the blind folks. But
oh, please. I mean, I tell you, when I get to the day that I can hear and comprehend that fast, oh, it's going to be a happy day. I'll be like, what are you talking about? You don't know what I just said, what was just said? Yeah, that's going to be a good day. She say, oh yeah. What's she say? Oh, voiceover overwhelmed me. They say, but I need to stay. Yep. That's it. Gotta stay on it.
Yeah.
And let me be the pot calling the kettle black. I do. I need to slow down. That's my problem. Just learning to slow down and, embrace the process. So, oof.
Yeah.
It's a mess. And I got voiceover at work, and it's just audible. Like when I wanted to read my email, great, do that. But to navigate me through different things in a program that I use at work, I feel like it slows me down. So I don't listen to it, but
yeah,
it's a process. It is a process.
It is. Have a good evening.
You too. Oh, that was cool. That was a pleasant surprise. He always pops in on Friday nights, says, hey, his girlfriend should have popped in and said hello because he's always talking about her. The Braille Man.